What's up, people? Yeah, the title of this one is EBC and Playground Legend Who? And the reason why I came up with that title is because here in the tri-state, we have something on cable called the EBC at MSG, and they're talking about what's going on down at Rucker Park, the Entertainers Basketball Classic. Now, back in the day, it was just called the Pro Rucker Tournament, named after Holcomb Rucker. He was supposed to be a good dude. That was really before my time. Before when I heard him, he was like a real good, honorable man. And he was all about education and, each one teach one. But the point is, the cable show is about street ball legends, playground legends. And I'm only halfway into the show. Like when the show's on, I'm only halfway into it. Because to me, it just doesn't ring true. They talking about guys that's playing down the Rutgers in the summer tournament. But some of the guys, like, look at Pee Wee Kirkland, Joe Hammond. Those dudes was legends, no question. But that was really kind of like before my time. And then some other guys they talking about, I can't front. Half the guys they talking about I don't even know. And then I saw Papito the Barber. Now, him I heard about it, even though I never seen him play. He was talking about his best street ball legend memory was something that a kid named Mike Boogie. In fact, Mike and Tip Boogie were known, even though I never seen them play. I never seen them play. They was known to be some bad cats. So the reality for him was like the baddest street ball legends for him was those cats. Now for me, being I am from uptown, I'm like, right up the steps from the Rucker Park. I'm just like, okay. So I might as well start naming some of the street ball legends. The playground legends, like guys who I would run to go see. If I heard so and so was playing, man, no matter where in the city they was at, I'd like, I'd go to see them because I know somebody's about to get took, somebody's going to get dunked on. There's going to be some mad balling going on. And so to me, these are who the playground legends were for when I was coming up, in Manhattan. And before I start naming names, like this time I'm going to name people's real names, because normally I don't name people's real names and stuff like that, because I'm not trying to embarrass anybody or put their business out on the street. I won't give their real names, and I'll leave out details, because I don't want people saying, oh, he's talking about so-and-so, he's talking about so-and-so. I don't want put people out there like that. But this time I'm giving praises to cats, I actually might be a little bit biased because I actually know most of these cats, but I can put the real names out there because I'm giving them affirmation for ball. Like what they did on the streets or what they doing on the streets, I'm not even really talking, I'm just talking about their ball skills. So if some of you cats know who these guys are, you might know them for what they doing on the streets. You don't like what they doing on the streets. This is about their ball skills, their street ball skills. Before I start naming names, let me name one cat named V-Mac. V-Mac from 1909. V-Mac had mad game. He never really got to develop his game because he just got into a whole lot of trouble when he was young. And a lot of cats, they never got to see him. But he would have been up there. He would have been up there. So this is really my shout out to V-Mac. Wherever he's at. I think the man Johnny Fox know where he's at. I think he's the only one who knows what's really going on with him. But he would have been a playground legend. Dudes would have been running to see him play ball. If he'd have been able to, stay with us. But anyway, all right, two street ball playground legends, guys who I run to see. First two people I got the name are Ike and Barry Moe. Ike and Barry Matthews from 157th Street, 28 Park. Ike was quicker than quick. Barry was quicker than quick. Ike was about 5'7", could shake anybody. He could do Allen Iverson if you ask me any day of the week. On top of that, he played both ends of the court. He played offense and defense, had mad moves. His brother Barry was only 5'5". Now that's the thing, both these cats was under 6 feet tall, but to me, these two dudes at the top of the list. Barry was like 5'5". Barry could shake you, he could dunk you, he could dunk on you, and he had a mad handle. I'm just like, the only person whose handle impressed me more than his was probably Isaiah Thomas. And Isaiah Thomas used to just dribble so fast you couldn't even hardly see what he was doing. But outside Isaiah Thomas, to me, he's like, as far as handle goes, Barry Moe, he was it. So those are the two at the top of the list. Who else can I name? Black Ted. Black Ted from 28 Park. Black Ted, he had speed, he had a jumper. That kid was just bad. He used to go up against some guys who had, in fact, all of these cats I'm naming, they used to go out with guys who had names. Those dudes knew they was dealing with somebody when they went up against these cats, that's for sure. Like, a lot of times these dudes be playing on games where other guys might have the big reputation. They was the one who ended up winning the games for the team. But who else can I name? Nigel Wallace. He's right across the street from Rucker Polo Grounds. he was bad. Big Alex Hooper was nice. Big Lou the Graffenfeed, he was nice. People would run to see him play. Bert the Rubber Band Man Smiley. Now Bert was an unusual cat because Bert, he could shake you and he could jump over you, but homeboy would like go down the lane. There'd be 5 dudes in the lane. It seemed like he could bend his body, just slink around all of those cats and lay them up. I had never seen anybody with a game like his. It was like, or maybe just could twist their body in the lane like he could, man. That's why he was called Rubber Band Man, you know. Even though he didn't make the pros and none of that, man, that boy was nice. Frank Brown, Frankie B, could jump out the gym. He was like the Steve Francis of Uptown, you know. That boy could jump. Big Rand, or some people call him Workhorse, Big Randy Grant. That boy had a mad game. Stu and Latson Barnett from the Battlegrounds. Those two brothers, man, they had nice little games, you know. Who else? I don't want to leave anybody out. Hope I'm not leaving anybody. Alright, if you're from Uptown and I left you out, man, I'm sorry, man. The last person I can think of is Gary Springer. Gary Springer, he's last but not least, because Gary Springer, he came from Ben Franklin High School, and Ben Franklin High School is the high school Holcomb Rucker himself came from, so, you know, he's an alumni. Gary Springer put Iona College, Eggman, he put all of them on the map. You know, I think he actually made the pros, and he played a couple of years, but, you know, he's not, you know, even though I mentioned his name last, you know, it's not like I'm saying that because he was like below all those other cats. It's just that, I don't know, I should have actually made up a list, man. I should have made up a list. But anyway, those are the cats who I'm thinking about. You know, back in the day, if I heard they was playing some ball, I'd run to go see these cats play, man, 'cause these cats was all bad. These all cats, like, you know, unfortunately, man, some of them, you know, what they was doing in the streets, unfortunately, you know, took precedence of what, you know, their ball a lot of times. You know, it's like you take a man out the hood, but you can't take, you know, the hood out the man. And unfortunately, man, some cats, you know, even though they went away to school to play ball, a lot of times, even though they was away in school, they wasn't in that kind of environment. They just reacted to it like that. You know, that's what happened with a lot of those cats, man. You know, the streets just took over. But that's my shout to them, because to me they were like the playground legends. They were the street ball legends to me. Not a lot of the cats you hear them talk about on the EBC, the MSG, or, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, that's just my quick video for today. Hope you guys, if you know, if you're from Chicago, Detroit, or whatever, you know, you can mention some of the cats you know who were street ball legends to you. But anyway, thanks for listening. Peace.